This
This
is
is
UNFD.
This is UNFD
And
the podcast. The podcast.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Millie from HourHouse. I'm in here chilling with my dude Neeco, the guitarist and also singer of HourHouse. I'm gonna go ahead and let him explain to you, about the new album we just dropped, Go To Guru. And I'm also gonna him tell y'all just a little bit about HourHouse, since he's the one who really started this and brought me in on the vision.
Basically, it all started. I was working offshore, and I really had this epiphany that this might be the last time that I get an opportunity to really do music. You know what I'm saying? So it took a while to find Millie, bro, because I couldn't find who he was. Like, I couldn't find his Instagram, his Facebook, and nothing. And we used to play music way back in the day.
Swear, as kids.
Yeah. Like since 2010, we had started a little band back then. That's really how we got to know each other. And so yeah, I hit him up. We kind of got things rolling. We did 2 singles in New Orleans with Zach Kill, The Covenant Butterfly Effect, which you probably can't even find on YouTube.
No, yeah. We did that just to get the metalcore fans.
Yeah. And we kind of wanted to shift directions. We was like, bro, we gotta do something different than what's out there, and bring a part of our culture to what we do.
Swear.
And then I had hit Millie up. I was like, hey, bro, you want rap? you feel like rapping on the tracks, bro? And he's like, hell yeah, I mean, if you down, bro. And that's kind of really how we formed with HourHouse.
Because Rico was literally the song.
Yeah, Rico was the song that changed everything. It was like a huge shift in music.
Swear to God, that's when everybody started paying attention.
Yeah.
We just dropped a new album a few weeks back called Go To Guru. And really, the whole tape, I feel, bruh, is just like rap metal, but not rap metal, I guess, because I feel like we so much bigger than rap metal. I feel like we really have crafted like a new sound that just takes a lot of influence from rap and everything else, because I feel like we don't just make rap metal. We got some songs on this tape that's like super soft.
Yeah.
Not even close to metal. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Constricting the Animal, Instincts. Like some of those songs aren't even close to metal. And like we're just a very genre diverse band, and we don't really have like any type of barriers or like blockers.
We definitely found a blueprint that works for us.
Swear. Can't copy this. That's for sure. People cannot copy what we do. And a lot of people I feel like they tunnel vision so much with it. Like they man, we gotta be rap metal. Like I gotta be a certain type of way.
And they just try too hard with it.
Swear. And you can tell.
And it sounds good, you know what I mean? But it's like super, I don't know, mainstream sounding. I don't know if that's a word you use.
Like gimmicky. You can just tell like, oh, I heard this in a song somewhere, so I'm gonna kind of say something loosely like that. There's just no real like with rap, I feel like to really do it, you gotta have like true emotion in that shit. You gotta really actually have life tales. Otherwise, I'm like, it's just fictional stories that just feel fabricated.
Yeah, everything we speak about and do it's really what we lived already.
Yeah, really seen it, and half the shit's not even cool. It sounds cool, but the shit's not cool.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
That's what makes the project fun.
Yeah.
You get to be yourself.
Yeah, for real. Really deep dive, rediscover. Yeah. I feel like this album was a lot of self-discovery, even into like our personal lives. I feel like after we got done in the studio, just a whole lot of stuff started happening.
It's super special. Like having a full album under your belt now.
No, it is, bro. It's cool. We had that little EP, but to be doing this, I feel like we had way more freedom with expression.
Oh yeah, definitely. We leveled up pretty quick, bro.
No, we did.
That was nice.
And a lot of people don't know this, so we're gonna go ahead and get this out because we do get this question a lot. People think that it's just like a rapper. It's not. We a 5-piece. We are a full band.
We are a 5-piece.
2 guitars, basses, and a drummer. We are a legit full band.
We got leads, we got riffs.
Yeah, we got riffs. So just in case for the people who don't know, it's not hire-on members or anything. This is a full band.
We got Maddie's our guitarist. Me and him swap out between leads a lot as we really share writing so much. And me and him grew up together back in the day since 2010. And we really got a lot of chemistry. That's why we work out with writing riffs together. And we got Chase. He's our bassist, and you know, he's learning a lot, bro. He dropped out of the metalcore scene, and he dropped guitar to pick up bass to come play bass for us. Yeah. So that was pretty incredible.
Playing some complicated riffs.
I wouldn't even say complicated. It's just more like the groove, you know. He's got to have the style of hands like me and Matty have whenever we play. And then Rob, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's a drum machine.
Nah, he is, he's bro. A dog, he is. Groove City down here, though, in the boot.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love writing with these dudes because everybody has really good chemistry and brings their own factor into how Go To Guru came out.
We notice in a lot of other bands when they go into the studio that they'll just all be like, all right, what does the vocalist want to do? What does this person want to do? Like, oh, let's just let our frontman tell us what to do. And over here, I am super, super against that. The way we write is I literally tell them, throw me a riff.
Yeah.
Throw me a riff
and an idea.
And we riff until we start just being like, oh yeah, boy, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get like that, then we just keep going. And it's the same way whenever we do everything. We'll suggest things to one another while it's happening, but we're never like, hey bro, you need to do a breakdown right here. You know?
Oh yeah.
I really like that about us. And it's just everybody has full range in this band to really just be ourselves, say whatever we want to say. And, you know, we just got full trust in each other, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. You know, if one of us was to write a demo, you really don't even have to show the whole band. Like, we just pull up to the studio with it. We know it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
We know we're going to work on it.
100%.
Which, Go To Guru, we wrote that in 6 days, the whole entire album.
Oh, yeah.
And then we tracked the vocals the next 6 days. Which was pretty incredible.
Yeah, we don't play when we get in the studio. Nah. I don't think we showed up with demos or anything. Hope the listener ain't thinking that because we
actually didn't have demos for this at all.
We showed up.
We had Constricting the Animal that we wrote.
That's it.
And that was it.
We showed up with 3 fat ass bottles of Henny.
Body Bag Music was the first riff that popped out.
So we wrote that in what, 4 hours?
Sat down. All right, bet.
I'm telling you, bro. Literally, our producer couldn't even fathom what was going on in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was tweaked out. We were too, though. We was on shrooms and Hennessy the whole fucking time.
Nah, yeah, bro. You know we gotta keep that third eye open.
Yeah. Oh, it was open. The album sounds kind of hostile, but there was nothing hostile about that trip at all, man. We all have really good chemistry, and I don't know if we're just at that point where we still really bond or, you know, I don't know, bro. Nah, it was too easy, it seemed at that time.
We don't bicker at all, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We really just be chilling.
Everybody we adults here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, swear.
And it's not a dick measuring contest when it comes to fucking
bro, I swear.
Who writes what or...
And in our house, I'm sure to the listener, probably with the you know, the way that we are and where we're from, people probably think that's how it is, but in this band, it's just really not like that at all.
Not, most of the time, we was jamming. We wake up in the morning, jam Michael Jackson, or Prince, or a Thundercat, or something like that. Bro.
Hey, I swear, bro. The whole time, we really ain't listened to metal once.
No. That's the last thing you want to do when you're gonna write a metal record.
Yeah, is listen to metal for at least our house vibes. You know,
you don't want to have any ideas put in your head from anybody
at all. Because we're so unorthodox, bro, that I feel like if we tried that, because I feel like that's the only song that I feel was okay, we gotta really think, was Instincts, because it's just such a, we wanted to make something that was a little bit more, I guess,
digestible.
Yeah, a little bit more of a vibe, because a lot of our music is just very, crazy.
Yeah,
and we put our personalities on full display. We do not care. Just like the Body Bag opening riff, that's a bold riff.
Yeah, riffs and transitions get really unhinged.
No, they do. They're like, did they just really do that 2005 ass intro and make it fire? And it's yeah, because it's on a big ass A string. Yeah. But I feel like that was the only song. Instincts just took us, a day and a half?
Yeah, and a shout out to Matty for that one, because I didn't even write that song. I just let Matty do his thing. He's more like the the dude that's like, I'm about to body these fucking clean chords.
No, yeah, I'm about to give you this serenade.
The only thing that I pitched to him was like, put a breakdown, like an idea for a breakdown.
Oh, yeah, you could tell.
But he went hard on that one, bro.
Like he did, bro. Matty is a dope. Same with that last little groove section in Ride.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure,
That's crazy, man.
Ride. That song don't even belong on there.
It really don't, man. It really don't. And we did that just to let people know. Just so that way if there was any doubt in their system of like, oh, the metal is that's just their strong suit. Like, no, we literally could do anything. If we decide to go do a neo soul album, it's hitting charts.
We got it. We got the band to do it too.
You know what I'm saying? We even got the grunge song, Constricting. It just don't stop. And then I really feel like Instinct's low-key a club bop. Like, you could play that in the club.
Oh, yeah, nah, for sure.
Females getting down to that. Like, it's happening.
That's our Octane song. That was really the goal when we went now.
Yeah, we were like, hey, how can we pull out our inner bad omens and make people happy that we can do that? Yeah. Because I know people are like, bro, they just gonna keep they still crazy. And we were like, look, we can do it. We just don't want to.
Right. Really, the whole album is like, a movie soundtrack. That was really the vibe we was going with. Is not everything's gonna be the same, but it fits that vibe of the movie. Yeah, like, and that's kind of really the approach to,
like, what would Matrix do? Like, what would the Matrix soundtrack, cyberpunk?
For real though.
What would the soundtrack to that be?
What would Ghetto Star Wars?
Yeah, Ghetto Star Wars, bro. That's it. That's really the vibe.
In a really humble way, the one thing we went into the studio and then like weeks before going in the studio was Grammy. Like, was that like literally that was the word we kept saying. Like, we have to have Grammy on our mind, regardless if we attempt to even try and get to that level or not. Like,
swear
it has to be that in our eyes.
Swear, I'm trying to pull a Ollie Sykes. Remember how he went to that little award show, stepped all over them tables?
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to do that, light up a fat ass movie. But yeah, it's I really feel like another constant theme that I had in my head for like just a lot of the rap sections and just the production was like Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I think I said that 400 times in there. I was like, yo, this beat, Tokyo Drift. Yeah, I want to go spin the cat right now.
Mine was like, what would 04 kid in me want to hear?
You know what? No, really though.
That's really what I was.
This album is everything I've been waiting for metal to do, and just no one has got like hit it on the head yet. And I'm like, hey, look, finally some raunchy ass, but also can be civilized and sad rap metal. But, just rap. I really don't even know what to call it. Really, our genre, for, the listeners that's wondering, please don't call us rap metal. Call us new trap. That's what we're going to go by. New trap, because it's new metal, but it's trap at the same time.
Trap. It's definitely, all the beats is trap. This isn't really necessarily rap beats. This is trap beats.
Yeah, sure. All the time, bro. And we just feel, rap metal is one thing, but we are like a completely different animal, a whole new beast. And they got some people that's really doing it dope right now. They have people that do cool rap metal. I'm not dropping names, but they got some cool people that do it. But with us, like, if you just compare the latter, you know what I mean? Like, even when we get around some of these people, there is a difference. Folk can feel it in the fabric of our being that we are the real thing. So we don't do demos. We're
really an in-house writing group. Like, we like to get in, and then this is the vibe. We'll bring vibe. Like, we might have like a few riffs in our minds and stuff, but it's really on the spot writing. That's what I feel.
Full experience band.
Because I feel personally, if you have a demo that's already like really structured well. Like, let's just say I wrote one, and then I brought it in, and then, I presented to Maddie and everybody else. Some people might have ideas that I'm like, no, I really want to go with this. You put you plant vision. Yeah, you plant something in your head where it's like, this is how it has to be.
100%, bro.
And when you're on the fly writing with people, it feels more like genuine to do that.
Because you could just be like, okay, we're gonna do this. Many examples of that being like body bag music. You got that intro riff, and then out of nowhere, there's just like a fucking beat. And that was literally like, the song just started to rise. It felt like it was going somewhere. And we were literally like, put a beat. Put a beat. But if we were at home, we probably wouldn't have did that. We probably would have been like, okay, well, let's do it like this, because we're not going to be able to, recreate it the way that we're envisioning in our head. But when we're in there with, a producer that's, a GOAT that really knows what we want, he's just like, okay, boom, here we go. I know exactly what you know, he already knows what to expect. Like, we think on the fly, and we just are like, let's be outlandish as possible. Yeah. But, you know, in the best way.
It's like writing with the group.
Swear, bro. It's way better.
Everybody's opinions.
You know, I feel like writing by yourself leads to, like, blocks.
Yeah,
you know,
writer's block.
Yeah. Louisiana is a real different place. Florida might get on the news, but we don't get on the news because it's regular.
Yeah, it's tough being from Louisiana.
Nah, yeah, really, bro. It really is. You don't make it out.
You do not make it out. So.
You either die by 25 or you get stuck here.
Just to be at the point that we're at right now is like, it's humbling.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. I didn't even believe it when Unified was trying to sign us.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Until they dropped. I was in the studio still like, yeah, we not really signed or nothing yet. Like,
yeah. I still don't believe it sometimes.
No, yeah. Nah, for sure. It's crazy.
Crawfish, Mardi Gras, daiquiris.
Yeah, nah, it's wild, bro, being like from Louisiana. Because I feel like other people on the outside looking in really think that that's really, you know what I'm saying, all it is Mardi Gras and swamp. And I'm like, it's way deeper than that. Because even though it's wild down here, like there is like a heavy sense of community. Like, because we all just like in body bag music towards the end where I say like we all just caught up in the shit. Like down here, that's the real truth. You surround, no matter where you at, you could be in a big fancy house and problems could be on the next street over. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could come to you. I mean, the weather and the whole state's really out to get you down here. The heat crazy, the weather crazy. You know, powers be cutting off randomly depending on where you at. You might not have phone service in certain parts.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like the whole state just, I don't know. It's a real wild little place. The individuals down here are way different than they are anywhere else. But, you know, we all here together, bro. And I think that's why we able to persevere through anything like be really thorough.
I love the culture down here.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like, everybody's together. Nobody sees color down here except
At
for green.
all, bro.
Everybody see money. That's it.
That's really like the big thing people don't get about Louisiana. People really be thinking it's racist down here, but it's not. Like, down here, everybody fuck with everybody. We all
Creole, Cajun, bro, everybody together.
Everybody, bro. It really don't matter. And that's the main thing is because Creole folk really black folk. Yeah. You know, so it's like you can't be from Louisiana and not like black folk because that's literally the culture. Like
that is the culture.
It is the culture. And you know, like, it just is what it is. Our white people is crazy. We love them. They be jigging and everything. You know what I'm saying? They got white folk down here that'll have you questioning if they was painted the wrong color. I'll tell you, they hit you with that. In my life, I had to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, white folk.
But at the same time,
I hate it.
Yeah, because at the same time...
Politically, I hate Louisiana so fucking much, bro.
Yeah, we politically fucked up. Bad. And then, you know, with that comes just a whole lot of tensions that do be down here, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Louisiana has just, like, separated itself from the rest of the United States, and they just is like, hey, we gonna do our thing. Yeah. Y'all do y'all thing. Even if it's right, we're not gonna believe it.
Basically. That's basically how it operates.
You know? But it's all right, though. It's all right. But it definitely means a lot for us to be able to be signed to UNFD now, like a real prominent label that's respected. You know, I feel like that's dope that we got to this point just because, like, bands, for one, don't make it out. We got Cane Hill, that's our boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Got Acid Bad.
You know, Acid Bad. You know, they got a couple folk that's popped out of here, 12 Stones, you know, but in terms of like where I feel we taking it and where we going, we the first, you know what I'm saying? And then we also the first that's really giving real Louisiana, not, hey, y'all, you know, we're going to just talk about the voodoo and that side. And I think that, you know, Cane Hill reigns over that. But I feel everybody tries to emulate that, and and I feel
the
like
local scene for sure.
Yeah, like everybody tries to follow it.
Everybody's trying to follow Cane Hill with it.
They are
the voodoo shit,
and it's like Cane Hill has crafted that as their
blueprint.
Yeah,
that's their blueprint.
That's their thing, and I feel that they tell the tale of the creepy side of Louisiana, right? But when it comes to us, we are letting y'all in on the real Louisiana.
Yeah.
Like, you go outside, walk up the street, you gonna be thinking about, if you got HourHouse lyrics in your mind, just take a look around. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, never mind. Like, this is actually pretty accurate. And you know, like, it's just cool to be able to be the next people to really be able to put on, because, you know, I look up to Suicide Boys and they whole blueprint, the way that they did it. They, you know, they've still stayed so true to their sound. They never have ever tried to like be something they not, make something that they not. And I feel like with us, that is like something that's super, super crucial, is no matter who's telling us like, hey, you need to write a radio song, or, oh, you need to, this would be good because all the 40-year-old dads in their F-250s driving down Highway 90 is going to be like, yeah, bro, I fucking love HourHouse. And we're just like, that's not, we don't care. Like, those people are still going to like us no matter what we do, because of who our influences are, what we grew up on. We grew up on some metalcore, but we wasn't bumping metalcore.
Nah,
you know, we was bumping nu metal, Chevelle, Limp Bizkit,
Oh yeah, super new
Head
metal,
PE, like all of that. Spine Shank, like you name it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We grew up on all of that, and we was way too young for it. Because that was the generation, 2 generations before us, damn near. They was all on that. And then, you know, our generation had Woe Is Me and everything, and like all of that was cool.
I couldn't get with that.
You know, and like it was cool, but like for us, I just feel like nu metal felt so much less scripted. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with nu metal
Genuine as hell.
genuine as fuck. They don't care if that shit even sound good. There's some corn songs where I'm like, ain't no fucking way
That
they
shit
walked
touched
out the
the soul,
studio
bro.
with this and was like, yeah, that's a bop.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's what make it special, and that's really what make it, to me, a bop. And I'm like, yeah, I like this. You know, they weren't scared to say who they was, do what they was, be who they are.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit literally had Bentleys in their music videos and Lamborghinis.
Hell yeah.
So what really got me into metal is I feel like I had already been on Linkin Park and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was already on that. I was like, okay, this is cool. You know, I was waking up watching Fuse and shit. But also, you know, I feel like at the time frame and whatnot that we grew up, like young people like us wasn't really listening to that, especially our age, bro. We was like 8 years old,
Yeah.
9 years old. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people wasn't really listening to that, but I had it just in the back of my head and I just liked it. And I remember, you know, my parents was never really home because they was always working. So I was generally, me and my sis was generally home alone 24/7. And we had this babysitter, which, crazy enough, I found out recently is Maddie's cousin, dog.
Whoa.
So it was, you know, Maddie's cousin, Maddie from the band, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The guitar.
Our guitars, man.
Yeah, like, so it was, ends up being his cousin apparently, but her name Kristen, and she was babysitting us for a little while just because, and really, you know, babysitting is a very loosely defined term down here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Really, a babysitter down here is just somebody that's to making sure you don't burn the crib down. Like, be back before too late. And so I remember she was all into like Rob Zombie, Under Oath. She was into all of that. Devil Wears Prada. And I remember riding with her one time and she was like, yo, sorry about my music taste. Because she had a friend with her. And she was like, but you know, this is what we listen to. And she put it on. And I was like, I remember it was Dragula by Rob Zombie. And I was like, hey.
That's that shit.
I was like, hold up. I ain't even of age, but I need a 40 ounce right now. And let me drive.
Yeah, for real.
But so yeah, I feel like after that, and then she would, you know, after I was like, okay, well that's actually kind of cool, and went to you know, from her being at the house and her putting on the TV, she would put on like Under Oath, and she would have like the music choice. You know, they used to have that like on channel 9640. It would just be
All the way at the end.
yeah, all the way at the
metal
end.
channel.
But it was music choice metal, and she used to play all of that shit, and I was like, yo, I actually vibed this. And I think I think the first time I ever realized like I could scream, because I remember I wanted to, because you know when you're a kid, you like, man, I want to scream. You start doing that whisper scream that just sound horrible, and then you're like, wow, I'm discouraged. Like, this is ugly. I ain't never gonna do that.
That's why I never started.
But I remember I went to I can't even remember, bro. I think it was a We Came as Roman show, bro. And I remember, I think it was a mix of anxiety and just like, yo, he put the mic in my face. I'm still a kid, and I just screamed right back into that mic, and I was like, wait, that felt right. And then that's when I realized, like, oh, okay, maybe I could figure it out. Bro, I spent months trying to figure it out after that. And that's why we got good.
And then months later, we started a band called Ship the Shore.
Yeah, I swear.
Melodic hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what was hot in the scene, bro.
Yeah, people wouldn't even believe that.
And we was like 14, so.
Yeah, we was playing super heavy Ghost Inside music.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Parkway Drive, Ghost Inside, bro.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Billy was on his shit back in the day, too. 14.
No, yeah, I was, though. Don't let people fool you. I was like 15 getting down. Getting down. 14, 15, 13, going to town.
Listen to the voice. Hallowing these deep thoughts. I'm following the message that my consciousness has been hooked on for so long. Made me believe that it's nothing new. Give me everything, but somehow feel like I'm nothing too. Caddy's back to back, she said she like how them ballers do. Could be all the drink, but girl, I love how that body move. Baby, ride it out and take me all the way up. Love the way you taste, return a flame to a tendency. You can reach the peak, I make you fall right in love with me. Might just send a flight to the city to come and pick you up. How you say you with me, but flip it like I ain't did enough. Wishing on the stars in the ceiling, you know I'm lover boy. I can feel it.
I remember a lot of like bands that we tried to open up for, because obviously bands were like grown dudes at the time. I remember they used to get so butthurt because they used to be like, how this kid better than me, and his dad had to come drop him off.
Yeah, and we was headlining at like local venues.
Oh yeah, because we
old ass bands was playing for us.
Because all the high schoolers and or not high schoolers, really junior high, junior high. All the junior high people was all in there, and then even the high schoolers and everybody, like people pulled out for us because I feel like it was just at the time, like in Louisiana, people, they got this feeling of like, oh, I can't do it. I'd never be able to do that. And I feel like when they see somebody close to them, like doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why another reason why I feel HourHouse is just popping and popped so quick down here is because folk was like, okay, someone actually trying to do something
doing their thing.
You know what I mean? Actually doing something, not just playing copycat. I just, yeah, man, it's wild that was got to hear, and really, I feel like that's what made this so easy to do, is from the past of us getting our feet wet with it and just being like, what really made us quit was we just ain't financially could afford it because we ain't have jobs.
Yeah,
couldn't even get hired.
We were stealing my mom's minivan.
I remember taking your mom's minivan. That's so wild, bro. Remember when we fucking huffed hella air duster and shit?
Lord, bro. That's why my brain's smooth now.
I'm telling you, bro. Smooth Swiss cheese.
And then you disappeared, bro, and then you got into the rapper world.
Yeah, bro, I had to disappear. I felt like I was just, all my homies, there's some off-camera things that happened, you know what I'm saying? Some life changes that developed. And a bunch of my homies just started going to jail, and I felt like, or just really bad off on dope, and I felt like, okay, I'm about to fall into that cycle. It's happening. I'm about to fall into the Louisiana curse, or the Houma New Orleans curse, really. And, I literally packed my bags, bruh. My homie stayed in Lafayette, and I remember I packed my bags at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm dipping, bruh. And I'm turning my phone off. I'm getting a new line. I'm deleting all my socials, and I'm just gonna get right.
I know that feeling, bro.
And that's just what had to happen.
It's a tough life, man. I had to drop out in 11th grade because I was getting caught up in dope so bad at school.
Bro, remember you, bro, in what, 8th grade, I think it was?
Ninth grade, yeah, 9th
Bro,
grade.
we sitting in class talking, and you straight up go, hey, bro, I think I'm going to jail today. 2 minutes later, knock.
On the door, hit the police.
Hey, Neeco? My boy got up so quick. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was bad. Somebody ratted me out. I was selling pills in 9th grade.
No, bro. And see, that's really what, you know what I'm saying, y'all listeners need to understand is like, I know that this is going to, like, all this probably sound insane, but it's like, funny. 9th grade, like, down here, yeah, like, folk got guns in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, one of my homeboys had a trunk full of straps, and the dogs was all checking it, popped his trunk, boom, just like that. Boy had K's, shotguns, everything.
That was a weekly thing, bro.
There was this time, brother, with this kid. He brought like, I think it was like $400, $500 to school. And $400 to $500 is like...
Oh, no, I remember. I was there. That was in fucking high school.
Yeah,
they jumped his ass in the
HL,
fucking,
yeah. Bro,
they jumped his ass
8 people jumped this dude for like 4
that
5...
bitch in a coma, bro.
In a coma, braces sticking through his shit. Like, it's just wild. And like, I feel like there's just so much trauma.
Yeah. There's so many stories, bro. We sit here for 2 hours and talking about
2 hours, and then folk would be like, wow, like, them dudes really need to go to therapy. Like, I can't believe they really lived through all this. Like, they need help.
Our house is my therapy, bro.
But for real.
So really the way I got started, my dad was really more of a country guy. My mom was R&B, hip-hop, in the Michael Jackson era and the Prince and all that. My dad was on Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, what I'm saying? Which I still respect. I love country music, bro. And he also was a metalhead. He got me on Pantera.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
He got me on the old head shit. I had to discover grunge. When I first discovered grunge, bro, like, I felt like that was...
Oh, yeah.
That was my thing, bro. Alice in Chains was like... It changed me as a child.
No, for real. I remember you always played that, bro.
But my first, like, when I really wanted to be a musician, I was in FYE, the one that was about a Blockbuster in Houma.
Bro, the Blockbuster. That's crazy.
I put on... They had like these little CD things you could listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had Creed had my own prison. Yeah, Creed had my own prison album up. And I was like, man, let me check this out, man. The dude was in the corner like that with his shirt off. I was like, that shit look cool as hell. So yeah, I popped that in there and I was like, Mark Tremonti.
Oh yeah.
Is my idol, bro. He been my idol ever since then. Really and truly, bro. Creed's what got me on it. And after that, bro, I've been like super on like post-grunge, the new metal era stuff, and
now that really has always been you.
But I will always give it to Creed, bro. Like that was my best experience with music, was walking into FYE and finding that.
Bro, those headphones, dog. That's so crazy that you.
Well, you could peep out an album.
Yeah, before you buy it.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Before streaming, huh?
Yeah, before streaming.
Pre-streaming.
Yeah, and then I got my first guitar. What was it? It was in 2005. It was like literally the Christmas after Dimebag got shot. And I remember seeing him in the paper. My uncle's a musician, so he really put me on with guitar. And he helped my parents get me a guitar and all that shit. But yeah,
bro,
the Dimebag situation really kind of molded. Oh yeah, my uncle a dog, bro.
Dog, bro.
He's one of the most talented musicians I've ever seen. Like, and then he belongs in the industry, but he's just
chilling. Ain't that crazy? I'm always like, bro, he's
chilling,
so
bro.
good. He used to teach, bro. I remember when we used to go over there jam. He had you shredding
in that motherfucker.
I think that's why you can control it now, though, with the way you write. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's easy for you.
The way I write, bro, I simplify a lot, like Meshuggah with Mark Tremonti, like from Creed or Alter, just Tremonti in general. And that's really my style. Anything that's groovy, bro, like anything that you take from like neo soul music, like the grooves, and you put it with metal, like Meshuggah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's undefeated.
That's so wild.
That's my opinion.
Say that. I bet people are like, Meshuggah and Creed.
Meshuggah and Creed, bro. That's literally my riff. Like,
it really is.
That's how I write, bro. Just in a low ass fucking tuner.
Big guitar. That's it.
Some bridge cable.
Yeah. Bridge cables, man, from the San Francisco Bridge. Bring up the guitar with that. One thing that helped this be a little bit more locked in is because for some years there, I completely exiled from metal. Not completely, but I didn't listen to anything that was screaming like Talk About. And I was really a rapper. I had popped on SoundCloud and I was really just focusing on rap. I really just wanted to be a full-on rapper. And I feel like that, that happening, being around a lot of artists like Xavier Wolf, Lil Peep, Lil Tracy, I don't know, Jeffrey, just the list goes on. But I feel like being around the alternative side of the rap scene and, even a lot of artists before they blew, like, Smoke Perp, Larry June, a lot of those type of guys. I feel like just being around all of that helped me have a more wider ability to, like, now that we're doing it with metal, that I'm like, okay, well, now I can kind of experiment with different soundscapes, and I feel like I didn't get trapped into, like, I can only rap on this type of beat or this type of music. And I feel like it helps me with how crazy y'all tempo changes are and how wild y'all can be and how, you could be like, look, we're going to do this slow tempo. We could do this super.
Change the time signature up 5/4.
You know what I mean?
Which is kind of crazy that he can even rap over a 5/4 time signature. That shit blows my mind how you can keep up with that.
And
that's insane.
And I feel like me just having, because the way I am is, the HourHouse stuff, I only write HourHouse music when we're in the studio, and I'm always rapping at the crib. I'm always writing to different type of beats. So once we in the studio, honestly, the rap is so secondhand nature, and I have so many influences from beats and just different productions that I've been listening to that when we get in there, I have like so much stuff that we're not ever even gonna be able to use it. And and it helps us just be like, okay, well, let's make sure we're picking the absolute top of the top production over all of this.
1,000%.
We're real patient in the studio. We'll sit in there for 2 hours and just listen to beats.
Making beats.
Shout out Dolly's.
That man can speed run the fuck out some beats.
He really can, though. Dolly's be listening to us and be pushing them beats out exactly how we want it. We tell him how we want it, and he just is like, there you go.
Yeah, I feel like he super studies us, bro.
No, he does.
Like, as soon as we get in there, he's like, I already know what the fuck y'all like.
Nah, he really does, bro. And I feel like he probably sees it from following us on socials or just, really, because you just hang around us and you're going to figure out what's up. Oh, yeah. You're going to figure out what we're listening to.
Yeah. No, for sure. I had to take a break, too, from music, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember you did, bro.
Yeah, I had literally sold all my shit. Started a family. I got 3 kids now and all that. Whenever I had my first daughter, I was like, shit, bro, I'm going to get my stuff back. So I had bought a guitar. It was actually a PRS, which was a 6-string.
Ooh, I remember the PRS.
Yeah, I brought the 6-string. I got my cab back. I had got my head back, and then like, shit, man, Millie, what you want to do, bro? You want to do something? Whenever we started talking and discussing about the style of music we want to do and kind of getting on that, I was like, psh, need a 7-string now.
Yeah.
But like before HourHouse, bro, I spent like 4 years without playing music.
But you was getting right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like for us to be able to do this successfully like we doing, we both had to just take the time to just get right, bro.
Bro, it was very natural to like get back into writing, bro. I feel like the time off, I almost like got better.
No, yeah.
Like it just
yearn for
that's
it
what
more.
I needed, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you approached me at the right time because I had finished, basically not got burnt out from the rap, but I mean, I was every week doing something, trying to link up somewhere, and I felt like I was just running at my tail's end of what I was gonna be able to do by myself, and it's so much harder to lock in with, rap industry A&Rs and people like that. So I think I took some time off to really go meet PRs and whatnot. And it was like a year and a half, and that's when you reached out, and I was like, what if we combine this?
I feel like it's destiny. All that shit happened, bro.
No, it is. It is, bro.
Right place, right time.
Right place,
right
mindset.
Time.
Not for real. It definitely makes me excited for like the future, and also being on a label with, I feel, a lot of bands that like I really fuck with, especially Moodring. You know what I'm saying? Got to put that out there, bro. Moodring, gas. Me and you really like loving new metal, bro. I feel like they one of the bands out there that's like us. I feel like they pushing new metal where it needs to be versus just trying to keep repeating the same process, which is what I feel everybody does. They're just like, I'm gonna make a Deftones song. I'm gonna make, a Limp Bizkit song. With us, we're like, let's make an HourHouse song. And with Moodring, it feels like they just have that real new metal not give a fuck to them, where they're just like, hey, bro.
They have the new metal vibe, but they're bending the sound far beyond.
Exactly. Because that's what new metal is literally taking what's been done and pissing off the old people that liked it first, and then being like, all right, it's for the new kids now. Like,
yeah, bro, this the new gen stuff.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Body Bag Music Hook, bro. I had to let them know, you know, do it for the new gen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bring that bounce, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's cool being on Unified, man. I feel like we on the team. I feel like Unified's roster is just a lot more forward thinking than the other labels, because literally almost every label reached out to us, bro. I mean, it's, you know, we turned all of them down just because of the freedom that Unified offers.
For a while we was like, man, fuck a label, bro.
No, we really were though.
We was on that.
We didn't even want a label just because we financially straight, so we can like fund it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
With Unified, it's like they made us see how being on a label ain't always bad. You know what I'm saying? Or like really the only people I find that make being on a label bad are the folk who like just don't do what they supposed to do when you on the label. Yeah. And they're like, damn, well, I'm not like blowing up. I'm supposed to be famous. I just signed. Like what?
The label knows what they doing.
You know, the label know what they doing. And we just trust in the process with them. I feel like they were the most genuine people that reached out. Everybody else just looked at us like, yep, y'all are going to be the biggest rap metal band ever. Falling in Reverse is doing great, and y'all are better than that. So maybe, maybe this can be our money ticket too. But Unified was like, hey, you know?
Y'all got a lot of work, but we can do it.
You know? It was like, hey, you know? Y'all is a tough cookie to digest, but I think we could do it. And they just way more of a genuine label. They keep in contact. They made sure to keep in contact the whole time throughout this process.
And they still keep in contact
every day. I think
not even for business purposes. Like it's
just
like,
checking up, just checking up. I know, and I feel like that's the cool thing about them is I look at them more like homies.
Yeah, it's a family thing, bro.
Yeah,
it really feels like a family
bro.
thing.
Not like we got some suits that are just like, hey, bro.
Yeah. I didn't really fuck with that song.
Yeah. Oh, this happened to you? I don't really care, bro. Yeah. You know, like Unified's just not like that. I feel like they've gathered a really dope label. Void of Vision is super sick. Ocean Grove. You know, obviously Moodring. And I'd have to give it to Invent Animate too. Even though
Animate, bro, yeah.
And definitely. I don't even like metalcore, y'all. Like that.
But they be riffing.
They be cutting up.
Riffing.
Bro,
so anytime I hear riffs like that,
they do.
Tired, wakeful, darkness,
I'm like, hey, bro, I don't even like peaceful music, like the whole happy thing. Like, I'm like, hey, I like ignorant shit.
Oh, yeah.
But with them, I'm like, hey, let me crack an incense real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me pour me up a little hot tea. You know what I'm saying? A little matcha blend or something. Put me on a little, you know, a cream colored suit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with this. You know, like soft boy era. And I like it, bro. I like
Silent
it a lot.
Planet too.
Huh?
Silent Planet too, huh?
Yeah, I like Silent Planet
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Bro. But
they got the riffs too, bro.
But I just, you know, I feel like Unify's label, bro, is just, it's just crazy. It's crazy, and it's cool to be a part of it. The bands that have left, you know, and that they still, you know, work with. Yeah, it's cool, bro. I'm hyped that we here. It's low key a dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
It is a dream come true for real.
A newer label too. That's another thing I like about them. They're newer. They think outside the box.
Everyone they have is like game changer.
Game changer, bro.
Like,
risk takers.
Yeah, risk takers.
That's what I like. I like risk takers, man. Everybody else likes to play it safe. Unify's like, hey, you know what? Let's ruffle some feathers. Let's see what happens. You know, and you know, we literally the day we announced, we had their social media going crazy. I know they were like, oh, we gotta delete some of this. What's going on? It's wild.
I love to hate though, bro.
No, you got
You're doing something right when people hate.
You got to, bro. And I feel like now it just makes total sense. Cause like, you know, every single we on the radio. And not just, you know what I'm saying, regular radio. We own it.
All our heavy shit.
And the heavy stuff, like literally people was like, bro, there's no way this heavy shit's gonna bump on the radio, and bow, here it is. Boom. And we rapping.
And it's rap.
You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot's going on. I feel like Do It Like was that tone setter where they was like, all right, these balls is coming in here.
Right, what the fuck is this? What actually is this?
Like, what's really going on here? You know, I've heard of some other bands, but I ain't never heard this.
That was an unorthodox song too.
For real.
To be a first single, drop with the label.
Mm-hmm. They say, is he talking about crime?
What are you saying?
You said scamming? You know, before we wrap up, one more thing is I want to give a major shout out to our boy Jose Manguin of Sirius XM Liquid Metal. We are going to have the link up, and we're going to have this talk face to face.
For real though. Love you, Jose.
Love you, my dog. Last thing, bro, y'all just go check out our new album, Go To Guru. It's out now across all streaming platforms and anywhere you can listen to music. We just dropped another video not too long ago as well for 6 Flow. Tell Drake that, you know what I'm saying, I bodied it. He needs to just go ahead and shout it out and just, you know, jump on a song. That's all I'm saying. Champagne Poppy, what's up, bro? Come on. Come through. But y'all check out the tape, bruh. Everything on there is crazy. We got some skits on there. Y'all don't be scared about the first one. If you ain't heard it yet, just, you know, make sure you're not driving, I guess. But we appreciate all the love and support from everybody. The album is, you know, to us a milestone. This is our first album ever where we really took the time to craft a vision and some songs out that we feel really tell the tale of who we are as individuals and let y'all know who HourHouse really is.
Much love, for real.
For real, man. But this is Millie and Neeco. We signing out. Y'all tap in with us on social medias, and you can follow us at HourHouse Band everywhere. Y'all tap on in, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Later.
This is a Darkside Media production, edited by Giles Bitter and produced by Tom Dark. Follow UNFD on socials at UNFD Central or visit us at unfdcentral.com.